my books are available on Amazon, dreallday.com/Amazon, hard copy and digital copy. Work on your game.
DreAllDay.com.
All right, everybody can hear me good? All right, this afternoon, is everybody, I want to know before I even get into this, because I already know what I want to talk about, but I got to make sure y'all in the right mode. Are we in business mode? We in getting things done mode? If y'all in getting things done mode, then I could talk about what I was going to talk about. But if y'all not in getting things done mode, then maybe we could talk about something different. It's almost 1 a.m. in Europe. Shout out to Europe. Y'all in getting things done mode? All right, cool, because we're going to talk about the laws of activity. Very important laws of activity. What's up, Dan, over there on Facebook? What's up, Kevin Kilp in Europe, who is on Facebook? Can you hear me now? Kevin, you can hear me? Sound is good? I want to make sure everybody can hear me. Lazy today, but hustling. I don't know if those two things go together, Steven. I never heard of that, being lazy and hustling at the same time. This is Dre All Day. Y'all watch me over on Periscope. Please tap the hearts. Please tap the screen. We good? What up, Brittany Beauty? What's going on? Just the Boss 1030. What's good? Big Dev. What's good? DG24. I'm doing fantastic, Trey Harris. I just got done recording 4 episodes of my show, the Work on Your Game show, that's on the Grant Cardone TV network. I'm about to record some more. I said I had to get in this Periscope real quick, though, because I got some stuff to do tonight. Mike from Newark. I've been on the phone all afternoon before I got into this. Everyone work on your game. Yes, I want to let y'all know that I'm doing another TED Talk. My 3rd TED Talk is going to be TEDx UNLV. That is the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, April 8th, 2016. It's like 35 days from now. I'm doing my next TED Talk. My last TED Talk on confidence, that video is coming out this month. That video will be out this month. I got word from the people at TEDx Coconut Grove. That video is coming out. That one is about confidence. It was called Dear Dre. What's up, Charles Scott? What's up, Justice? Checking in from, that's Lithuania, right? What's up, George High 20? As far as my first TED Talk, they still working on the video. I actually contacted the guy earlier this week. I ain't even hear back from him yet, so we're going to see what's up with them. Russell from the Philippines, what's up? Off the Shame, what's up? Everybody, listen. Speaking of TED Talks, you have one coming up. Yeah, come up with a good idea. That's the best advice I can give you. Have a good idea. Now, let's get right into this afternoon, everybody. We're talking about the laws of activity. Saying yes until you absolutely must say no. And all of you know about the laws of activity. The more that you do, the more that you will get. The luckier you get, the more activity you take, the luckier you're going to get. The more things you say yes to, the more stuff you're going to fill your schedule up with. And sometimes people kind of hamper their own success because they start to do a few things. They're like, well, you ever hear somebody say something like, I have too many things on my plate. I have too many different balls that I'm juggling at the same time. I'm doing too much right now. I don't have time. And most of the time when a person doesn't have time, they got too many things going on. They don't have enough energy or enough resources to allocate to doing something new. At the same time, they don't even have everything that they want. So one of those has to give. If you don't have enough time, but at the same time you're not doing everything that you want to do, there's a problem there. There's a disconnect there and something has to be fixed. So I'm going to go over with you today, right now, the laws of activity that will help you to say yes until you absolutely have to say no, and why you're going to say yes till you have to say no. For those who don't know me, what's going on, Thondo45? My name is Dre All Day. My formal name is Dre Baldwin, so if any of you ever write me a check, just make it out to Dre Baldwin. Head of Work on Your Game Enterprises from Philadelphia, live in South Florida. My background, professional athlete. Played basketball overseas 9 years now. I'm an entrepreneur, coach, consultant, author. Published 4,000 YouTube videos, 4,000 blog posts, 8 books. I do coaching, consulting. I'm about to do my 3rd TED Talk. I don't even know what my topic is going to be yet. I haven't even figured it out yet. But anyway, let's get right into the topic here. Saying yes until you must say no. Number one thing that you're going to do in Periscope, I really appreciate the hearts. Please keep tapping the screen. If you don't know about the hearts Periscope, just tap the screen with your finger and that makes the hearts come up. Please keep doing that as we go through this. Number one thing you need to do to start to get to the point that you make the law of activity start working for you. I know you do, Brittany Beauty, and I appreciate you for it. The way that you're going to get the law of activity to start working in your favor, number one thing you must do, you must fill your schedule with activity. Fill your schedule with productive actions. Why do you do that? Because the more that you do, the more you open yourself up to the possibilities of luck. Y'all know what luck is, right? Luck is where preparation meets opportunity. The only way you can meet opportunity is to be out actually doing stuff. If you're in the house doing nothing, how many of you ever had an opportunity come to you because you were sitting on the couch doing nothing? How many of you ever got an opportunity from watching TV? What's going on, David Sells SD? How many of you ever got an opportunity from sitting down watching a reality TV show? How many of you ever got an opportunity by not getting up when your alarm went off and going and doing some work when you didn't feel like it? How many of you ever got an opportunity by sitting around with some bum friends that you got and talking about other people? How many of you ever got an opportunity from doing that? Your opportunities come. You got Periscope just to watch me, and I appreciate you for it. That's why I'm delivering you this value right here. The only way you're going to make luck work in your favor is for you to put yourself in the position of where luck is. It's kind of like a train. Any of you ever been driving and you had to stop because the train was crossing the road and it backed up traffic, everybody had to wait? The only way you can have the train of luck hit you is for you to be standing on the damn tracks. You got to be standing on the train tracks of luck in order for luck to run into you and good things to happen to you. So the first thing you must do is start filling up your schedule with activity. Now, if you need some downtime, that's cool. Get your downtime, get your 2 hours of downtime at the end of the night, or your 30 minutes or your 5 minutes, or just your sleep time, whatever it is you need. But during the time of day, every day that you're working, you need to fill that time with work. Your schedule needs to be packed out with work. At the end of the day, everybody, the end of the day, when you finish working and you lay down, you should be dead tired. Like, you should be working to the point that when you lay down every night, you fall asleep within 5 minutes. There was this girl I used to date many years ago. She was like, every time you're over here, Dre, as soon as your head hits the pillow, you fall asleep within like 3 minutes. And it's because I was working so much. I was working my regular job. This is before I even got my pro career where I wanted it to be. And I was waking up 4 in the morning so I could go to another gym, work on my game, go to work, leave work, then go play in leagues at the end of the night. I wasn't getting a lot of sleep because all I was doing was filling up my schedule with activity. That's the only way I could have made luck work in my favor. So the first thing you must do, fill your schedule with activity to open the possibilities of luck visiting you. Number 2 thing you're going to do, and actually let me add something to that, because you can't, as I talked about already, you can't get lucky by thinking about it. You can't win anything by thinking about doing it. You win things by actually doing it. And you do this as much as possible until something works. Because some of you may be thinking, well, what if I fill my schedule with activity, but I'm not good at what I'm doing? What if I don't have talent? What if I don't have any resources? What if I don't know what to do? What if I don't have the right people around me? What should I do then? This is what you should do. What's going on, D Zeal? What you should do is keep doing stuff until something works. I guarantee you that if you were a salesperson and you had a very average product, you had no customer script, you didn't know how to handle objections, you didn't know anything about making sales, but if you called 100 people, I guarantee somebody would buy your product as long as you asked all 100 of them to buy it. Guaranteed. Even if you had no skills. So whatever it is that you're aiming to do, as long as you fill your calendar with activity, fill your schedule with activity, even if you're not good, you will get success just because you're out there doing stuff. Somebody's going to see you. Somebody's going to hear you. Somebody's going to want your product. Somebody's going to want to help you. Somebody's going to want to be involved with you. But the only way you're going to meet those somebodies and have that luck hit you is to be standing on the damn train tracks. And you can't stand on the train tracks of luck by sitting on your couch. Number 2 thing you must do in order to abide by the law of activity is this. Get your name and abilities out there. As I said already, you can't get lucky if you don't invite luck in. You can't let luck into your house if the door is locked. You can't let luck into your house if you got the door dead bolted and you got the security system turned on and you don't even hear the doorbell. You must go do things. Get your name out there. Get your ability out there. Make people know who the hell you are. The number one problem that most people have in business these days, when it comes to trying to get a job, when it comes to trying to start a career, when it comes to building a brand, marketing and promoting themselves, their products and their services, that nobody knows who you are. People just don't know you. There are people out there who will buy what you're offering right now. Every single one of you has something to offer that people will buy, but that person can't buy it because they don't know that you exist. They're looking for it, they want it, but where you at? You're not there. They might be on Facebook looking right now, but you're not on Facebook. They might be on Snapchat trying to find you, but you're not on Snapchat. They might be on Twitter trying to search, but you're not on Twitter. They might be Googling, but you're not showing up in the Google results till page 37 because you haven't done enough marketing. You haven't put enough content out there to move yourself up the charts, to get other people to link back to your website. You must get yourself out there. Get your name out there so people know who the hell you are. Luck cannot meet you if you're in the house. You got to be outside. So you got to get out there and make sure people know your name. Number 2, get your name and ability out there. Number 3 thing, when it comes to the law of activity, because right now there's some of you who are listening to this and saying, all right, this is good information. I could use this stuff. Maybe some of this stuff will work. But here's the problem. I'm going to have too much to do. I already got all this stuff going on, Dre. I already got a job. I'm already running a business. I already have kids. I'm already not spending enough time with my significant other. I already got all this stuff at the church. I'm already doing this volunteer organization. I'm already trying to work all these social media networks at the same time. I'm already trying to blog. I'm already trying to make videos. I'm already trying to do all these things right now. How can I add anything else? And what I want to tell you is that I'm not going to give you a ninja trick to adding anything else, but what I'm going to do is change your mindset about adding other things. So what y'all got to understand is sometimes in life, it's not about the mechanics of what it is you're doing that's the problem. It's just the way that you're looking at what you're doing that's causing you to think of it in a certain way. And the way that you think about things has a huge what's the word I'm looking for? A huge influence on the way that you do them and the results that you get. So it's just the way that you look at things. If you can change the way that you're looking at something, there's a whole different situation. So here's what it is. Busy people get more stuff done. People who are busy get more done. Why is that? Because busy people can't procrastinate. Busy people who have a full schedule can't be lazy. See, if I got a meeting from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock and a phone call from 3 o'clock to 3:30, and I got to do a live stream from 3:30 to 4 o'clock, and I got to handle this business from 4 to 5, and I got an engagement at 5:15 to 6 o'clock, and I got to take care of my kids from 6:15 to 9 o'clock. I don't have kids, but just hypothetically, I have no choice but to be right on point with every single thing that I'm doing. Now, if I got the entire day, nothing on my schedule, no commitments, I got all the time in the world, quote unquote, I'm not going to get anything done. You know why? Because human nature is always human nature. Human beings are just who we are. And who we are people who will always take as much time as we have to get a task completed. That is called, I forget the name of that law. I think not Pareto's principle. It's called Parkinson's law. Parkinson's law. That means the amount of time that you give for a task will always be taken. So if you have 15 minutes to finish your term paper and turn it in so you can pass your class, you'll finish it in 15 minutes. If you have 15 weeks to finish your term paper, you'll take 15 whole weeks. Whatever amount of time you give yourself is the amount of time that you take. And that's why people who are busy, people who have a lot of commitments, get a lot of stuff done because they don't have a choice in being lazy. They don't have a choice in procrastinating. They don't have a choice in checking their Facebook feed again. They don't have a choice on browsing around and bullshitting on Twitter. They got to get stuff done immediately because they know is the next thing that they got to get done next. See, when you're in an environment where your schedule is full at all times, you know what happens? You know what happens? You create pressure. You put pressure on yourself. And we know what pressure does, right? We've heard two things about pressure. Pressure can either A, bust pipes, or B, create diamonds. Now, all we're going to find out when pressure is on you, the pressure of having a full schedule, the pressure of saying yes to everything until you have to say no, is that either your pipes are going to burst and you're going to collapse and fall apart and everybody's going to see what you're about, or B, you're going to become a diamond because of the pressure that's being put on those rocks. Is a question of what's going to happen to you. But the only way you're going to know whether you're a pipe that bursts, a rusty old pipe that bursts, or you're a diamond that just needs a little bit of pressure to shine is for you to fill your schedule, for you to put yourself in a position where you've said yes so many times that you have no choice but to start saying no to things. That's where you got to put yourself. As I was just talking, I'm doing another TED Talk. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make this TED Talk. It wasn't working logistically. It wasn't working geographically. But I said, you know what? What's my aim? My aim is I want to make my brand bigger. I want more people to know my name. I got to get my message out to more people. Now, doing this TED Talk, does that do that or does that not do that? The answer was it does it. That means I got to make it happen. I had to say yes. I got to make this happen. 30 days, come up with a 15-minute talk. Not as easy as it sounds like, especially when they want you to memorize it word for word and working with a coach. But this is the law of activity. So I'm going to go over these three things. Yes, I am recording this. Dagoberto, I am recording this. Let me go over all three again. Any of you got questions, I will take questions. Facebook, I see you got some questions. I'm going to take those. Number one, if you got questions, start posting your questions. Number one, fill your schedule with activity that opens you to the possibilities of luck. You must be where people are, where events are, where ideas are. If you're not there, you can't get them. You do as much as possible until something works. Even if you're not skilled, just do things till something works. Periscope, can I please get some hearts? Can you please keep coming with the hearts? I appreciate it. I love the colors. Looks like Skittles. Number two, get your name and ability out there. You cannot get lucky. What's going on? Rube is there alone. Martinique. Shout out to Martinique. Number two, get your name and ability out there. You can't get lucky if you don't invite luck in. You got to go outside to where luck is at. Luck is outside. Luck is not coming to your couch. Luck will not interrupt you while you're watching the Kardashians. You got to be out there to meet luck where it's at. Number three, Busy people get more things done. So if you're worried about having too much on your schedule, you're worried about having too many things on your plate, the other bullshit excuses people use to not take action, understand that busy people get more things done because they cannot afford to be lazy or procrastinate. Pressure will either bust pipes or it will make you into a diamond. It's just a matter of what's inside of you already. You're already either a diamond or a rusty pipe. It's just a matter of pressure determining and showing the world which one you are. You're already it. It's not going to change because of the pressure. You're already it. It's just a matter of if it's going to come out. See, there are people who are diamonds who live their whole lives being covered up by this rock that nobody knows there's a diamond inside because they never put pressure on themselves, so we're never able to see the diamond because there was never any pressure applied. And there are people who are rusty pipes who go their whole lives as rusty pipes. As soon as that pressure gets applied, they burst, and then you got a water main break or your basement is flooded because it was a rusty pipe. You already are who you are. So if you believe you're a diamond, and I think all of you are, because people who are not about action, people who are not about information and empowering themselves, wouldn't even be watching a stream like this. You wouldn't even be watching this video. So if you believe you're a diamond, what you need to do is get some pressure on yourself. And instead of letting the outside world create pressure for you, you can create the pressure for yourself. See, people who are disciplined, people who are go-getters, they do things to themselves before the world does those things to them. They force themselves to act before the world forces them to act. You are that person. Put the pressure on yourself by filling up your schedule, saying yes until you must say no. Everybody's gonna see that you're a diamond, and we all know that diamonds command a high price. Diamonds get paid a whole lot of money. So can I take any questions? I'll take these questions right now. What's up, Nicholas Porter over there on Facebook? Can I take any questions from anybody who got any? I will take them now. Charles says time management is so important for me in my business so I may complete my day. Absolutely. Got to manage that time. Don't let time manage you. How do you plan out your daily, weekly strategy on paper? I talked about this in my time management webinar. Go to dreallday.com/time. That's a free webinar you can watch right now. What was number one? Number one was fill your schedule with activity that opens you to the possibilities of luck. Thank you, Author Shane. I did see your email. I'll check it in a second. Fill your schedule with activity that opens you to the possibility of luck. What do you tell yourself daily to keep yourself on task? I don't have to tell myself anything daily. I'm already conditioned for this. So I don't have to tell myself anything daily. What I do is I already have my schedule out. I already have my schedule done on Tuesday for what I'm going to do Wednesday. Use your calendar and actually go to that webinar I just mentioned and you'll get specific details on that. Yes, this will be on YouTube. This will go on my YouTube channel. That webinar for time management, for anyone who hasn't seen it yet, is dreallday.com/time. It's a free webinar. You can watch it right now. Hunter says, what inspires me? Empowering individuals. Bulletproofing mindsets, helping people sell themselves and putting people in position to make things happen instead of things happening to themselves. Steve said your chess video got me playing chess. That's what's up. That chess video is one of my favorite videos. Y'all didn't see that chess video, go to my YouTube channel. Just go to YouTube. You can just go to YouTube, type in Dre Baldwin and chess, like the game chess. You know, chess and checkers. Type in Dre Baldwin chess. Watch my chess video on YouTube for any of you who didn't see it. It's all about strategizing and thinking. So if you're into strategizing and thinking, watch that video. Any more questions that I can take from the audience here? Periscope, Facebook, anybody got a question? Any of you like reading books? I got 7 books published. Go to dreallday.com/Amazon. Facebook, if you're on Periscope, the link in my bio, dreallday.com/Amazon. That's the link to my Amazon author page. You can get any one of my books, the Mental Handbook. First of all, my first book, Buy Games, about my basketball start when I first started playing. You can actually get that book for free. If you want to buy it, you can buy it on Amazon or iBooks. But you can have it for free if you go to dreallday.com. There's a pop-up that'll come up on the screen. Put your name, email in. We'll send you that book, PDF version via email for free. Are they free? Do I need to buy the book? Well, I just told you, you can buy a game for free. On Amazon, you got to buy the book. Listen, you can buy the book. You got a smartphone. How much that phone costs? My book will be worth more than anything you got in that phone. Haven't been to a stream before? That's what's up, Trey Harris. I'm glad you're here. Welcome. I had to quit track because of time management. You need to watch my time management webinar at dreallday.com/time. dreallday.com/time. How do you inspire others to become diamonds themselves? You don't. People don't become diamonds. You're either already a diamond or a rusty pipe. You don't become one or the other. You are or you're not. What's going to happen is when the pressure gets applied, the whole world's going to find out which one you are, and you're going to find out yourself. But it's not about making somebody become one. You can't turn a piece of copper into a diamond. That's impossible. It either is or it isn't. So my books, Buy a Game is my first book. You can get that for free. Go to dreallday.com. Put your email address in. We'll send it to you for free. That's what's up, Ruben's there alone. If you buy a game for free, you can still go to Amazon and leave a review. You can still leave a review even if you didn't buy it off Amazon. My second book's called The Mirror of Motivation. It's a self-discipline, motivational, self-help book. And that is called The Mirror of Motivation. That's on Amazon. What's going on, Romancho? My third book is called The Mental Handbook. It's about the mental side of sports and life. So even if you're not an athlete, the Mental Handbook is for you. The fourth book is called The Super You. It's all about confidence. I told you I just did a TED Talk on the topic of confidence. The Super You is my book on confidence. My Entrepreneurs Born Not Made. No, entrepreneurs can be made. My fifth book is called The Overseas Basketball Blueprint. It's for anyone who wants to play basketball professionally overseas from the United States, or even if you're from outside the United States, you want to play professional basketball abroad, you need to read that book. My sixth book is called The Insta Philosopher, some of my best Instagram posts in a book. My seventh book is called Dre Philosophy Volume 0. Orlando says, which book do I recommend the most? I recommend all of them. None of my books cost more than $10 to $12. So you already got the money, so get all of them. When it comes to books, don't limit yourself. Limit yourself when it comes to smoking. Limit yourself when it comes to drinking. Limit yourself when it comes to junk food and candy and time wasting and reality TV. Don't limit yourself when it comes to books. Books have years of information compressed into what will take you a week or a month to read. You got to understand the return on investment. Understand the return on investment of a book is worth way more than you pay for it. How much am I raised for business coaching? Well, it depends on exactly what you need. Send me an email, dre@dreallday.com. dre@dreallday.com. Any business inquiries, coaching inquiries, send me an email, dre@dreallday.com. I looked up your time management webinar, but is it a program or a place to attend? Well, if you looked it up, then you wouldn't have to ask me that question. That question doesn't even make sense. If you looked it up, you would see that it's a webinar that you can watch online. So I'm not sure you actually looked it up. Any other questions that I can take right now? We'll take them. I got a question over here from, where are we at? Kevin said, I don't really have a question, but thank you for the motivation you give. Honestly, man. Well, I appreciate you, Kevin. I appreciate you for that. Kevin, what part of Europe you in? Charles said, since I've watched you on the Grant Cardone network, he watched my show, Work on Your Game, on the Grant Cardone TV network. He said, regarding creating content, becoming the center of information, I created and thought of so much content in my profession. Absolutely. That's what's up. That's the goal. You want to become the source of the information. If you put out enough content, you become the source. Let me tell y'all something about my show on the Grant Cardone TV network. Even if you've never seen it, I've had a show on that network for less than 6 weeks, and I've put out more videos than almost every show on that network, except the ones by a guy named Grant Cardone. All the other shows you see on there, if you go to the shows link, there's like 30, 40 shows on there. I produced more episodes in 6 weeks than most of those people have produced in over a year. Did I write the books? Of course I wrote the books. You see my name on the cover, don't you? Why would I be promoting a book that I didn't write? I don't promote books that I don't write. I will do book review episodes on these streams and videos, but I'll let you know that it's not my book. But my books, you're going to see links on my profiles of my books. Yes, people buy people, absolutely. So my books is dreallday.com/Amazon. Any more questions? Anybody else got a question? I'll take a couple more questions before we wrap this one up. If you are on Snapchat, follow me on Snapchat at Dre Baldwin. My Snapchat is at Dre Baldwin. And if you got any questions, business questions, basketball questions, life questions, questions about any programs or products that I mentioned, send me a snap. I will respond to your snap. If you send me a video snap or a text snap, I will respond to you. So send me a snap at Dre Baldwin. Can I say that 3 more times? At Dre Baldwin. You're from Estonia. Kevin says he's from Estonia, but he's going to Belgium or Germany. All right, shout out to Belgium and Germany and Estonia. Your video improves my English because I speak French. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. I guess I gotta add ESL teacher to my bio then. I'm gonna add ESL teacher to my bio. And I'm looking for some people who want to work. If you want to work, I got a lot of stuff that I need to get done, a lot of clerical stuff that I need to stop doing myself, a lot of business maintenance tasks I need to take off my hands. If you have skills and you feel like you can help me in some area where you see me working, or some area that you might not even know about, fill out the form at dreallday.com/biz, B-I-Z. dreallday.com/biz. Fill out that form and I will be in touch. You do need to be over 18 though. Ali says, do I strive to motivate others? Do I motivate myself? Help other people? I'm motivated in the process. I don't strive to motivate people. I mean, I didn't catch that last question. I think that was Steve with the question. I don't strive to motivate people. I mean, people need to be motivated themselves. What I'm going to do is share with you the information. I'm going to share with you information, knowledge, skills, and experience from my own background that hopefully it lights something within you, because motivation has to come from within. There's only so much motivation you can get from outside. Oh, too bad you're 17. Well, when you turn on your 18th birthday, fill out the form at dreallday.com/biz. How do I build self-confidence? You read the book called The Super You that I wrote that I just mentioned on Amazon. Go to dreallday.com/Amazon. Dagoberto says, I heard you say some valuable words. Each one can help me grow my business. Absolutely. That's what I do. You provide value to an audience. The audience will pay you back in attention. That's how it works. Everybody, we wrapping this one up now. Again, my Snapchat, at Dre Baldwin. I got to say my Snapchat because no other way to get people to know you're on Snapchat, because it ain't like no discovery tab on Snapchat. So it's at Dre Baldwin is my Snapchat. My email address, business inquiries, dre@dreallday.com. My webinars, time management webinar, dreallday.com/time, and read my books. Go buy my books. Buy at least one now, buy another one next week, and for the next 8 weeks, buy yourself one of my books, dreallday.com/Amazon. That's where I get my books. I appreciate all y'all taking this time out. I know your time is valuable, and I'm going to give you more value back for your time than you spent in time. That's what I do. That's how I got here. That's why they call me Mr. Work on Your Game. Dre all day. Y'all have a great weekend. Make sure you get my first book, Buy a Game. It is free. Click the link right here below in the video description. I'm on all your favorite social media platforms, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Periscope. All the links are right down here below. Is either Dre Baldwin or Dre All Day on each one of those sites. And make sure you are subscribed. Hit that subscribe button down there and the thumbs up like button. Subscribe so you catch all the new content. Work on your game. Dre All